Dear students, welcome to virtual classroom of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. I am Sri Kumar. The class is for 10th standard students. Subject is mathematics. Let me begin the class.
The lesson is Similarity under Mathematics Part 2 of your textbook. The term similarity is very simple and it has got a meaning that something which look similar. If I think in terms of geometry under which this topic is coming, if I simply draw a triangle here and another triangle here, you would say that these two triangles look similar. Similar in the sense that not by measure, by its shape. ऐसा लगता है कि ये बड़ा है, छोटा है, but similar है. Correct? If I had drawn a triangle like this, तो आप बोलेंगे ये similar नहीं है. So similarity is just like both these triangles are having a proportion, a relation. It is just like जैसे कि हम ज़ेरॉक्स कॉपी ले रहे हैं, कभी बड़ा चाहिए कभी छोटा चाहिए. अभी अपना छोटा आईडी कार्ड का फोटो बड़ा करके लेना है तो proportionately बड़ा हो जाता है. Right? So same way. There is another term in geometry which is called congruence. What does it mean? Then I need a triangle which is exactly of similar size. मतलब ये जो triangle जो मैं second बनाया, sorry, जो second triangle है जो इधर बनाया है, ये जो triangle है, this should be in a position. ऐसा होना मांगता है कि I should take this triangle and can fix it, or this triangle should fix on the other triangle. This will fix on the other triangle. एक दूसरे के ऊपर बैठ जाएंगे. तभी एक congruence की बात है. ये दोनों आपको मालूम. Congruence you have studied. Test of congruence of triangle like SAS test, SSS test, ये सब आपने पढ़ा है. And right angle hypotenuse वाला right angle के केस में. All these things you have studied. What I am trying to make you understand is similarity is slightly different. All congruent triangles are similar, but similar triangles are always not congruent. Congruent में एक दूसरे के perfectly match होना है. Similar में छोटा बड़ा हो जाता है. Because if this is a arrow mark, for example. This is an arrow mark. I can make another arrow mark. These are similar. All these arrow marks are similar, right? So like that similarity. Chalo, this is enough for you to understand similarity is different from congruency. Now, the first important thing to be understood is ratio of areas of two triangles. Thinking about ratio of area of two triangles. So for that you need two triangles, right? We'll think about two triangles now. And area, we know that area of triangles are calculated by the common formula half base into height. This you have learnt in 7th standard according to me. And if base is given, height is given, you can calculate the area of a triangle. Now, there are two triangles here, not one. Two triangles. So how the area will be calculated? Here, one triangle is ABC, other one is PQR. And another peculiarity that the height is shown here. How I know that it is height? A perpendicular drawn from one side to the opposite vertex is the height of the triangle. Right? Now here, this is the height of this triangle. And this is the base of the triangle. This is the base of the triangle. Okay, so we have this with us. In that case, we will write actually triangle 1, triangle 2, and if I compare that of 1 with that of 2, I will write that first one is half into base into height. Here in this case, base into height upon the other one half into base into height. ऐसा लिखना पड़ेगा ना. And we know that half can be cancelled. Base दोनों का अलग है, एक BC है, QR है, height भी अलग हो सकता है. So ultimately the formula of comparing the ratio, compare means ratio of the areas of two triangle can be calculated by comparing the product of base into height. ये आपको अभी ध्यान में रखना है, half cancel हो जाता है. चलो, we'll go ahead something more about what we say the concept of similarity and in connection with the ratio of areas of two triangles. Here we are going to get a condition. If the heights of both triangles are equal, if heights of both triangles are equal, then what will happen? That is the question. If heights are equal, what will happen? Then we have to write the formula same again, half base into height, and there are both, that means there are two triangles. Height of both triangles are equal. H here, H here. What is different then? BC is different from QR. तो भी मुझे क्या लिखना पड़ेगा? I will continue from here. Then I know that it is B1, let this be B1 into H, because H is given, B1 is different, and B2, let this be B2, and into H. तो क्या होगा? So naturally the H will get cancelled. When H will get cancelled, this one I will just wrote over there. H1 and H2 are same. Here H1 is equal to H1, H1 is equal to H2. If this is H1 and H2, both are equal. So ultimately this will get cancelled, and you will say that if I compare the base of these two triangles, I will get the ratio of the areas of two triangles. The ratio there corresponding base will be constant. The answer would be B1 upon B2 in this case. चलो आगे बढ़ता हूँ. Think about another situation given. If the bases of both triangles are equal, here again two triangles are given and base are equal. Which are the two triangles here? Triangle 1 according to me is ABC. चलो second triangle क्या है? Second triangle is triangle ABP. इसमें क्या हो गया? AB. Base of both triangles are equal. Formula same है. So in this case what will happen? We will write the same B1 into H1, B2 into H2, or H1 is different, H2 is different, but B1 is equal to B2 क्योंकि base same है. So ultimately our formula will be H1 upon H2. This will get cancelled. So when bases are similar, equal, then the comparison will be the corresponding heights का comparison करेंगे. That is another situation when we try to take out the ratio of two triangles. So go ahead. Again under similar ratio of two areas of two triangle, under that we are having some activity here. What is this activity? Here is a triangle which is named as ABC. ABC. Another triangle APQ. There are two triangles. By looking at these two triangles, ABC and APQ, one thing comes into my mind: the height of these two triangles from base to the opposite vertex perpendicular. ये दिखेगा तो height है. This is the height. Height is common. मतलब height same है. And here the height is AR. So suppose that if I am trying to write the area of triangle, first one ABC, first triangle is ABC, base into height I have to write, right? Base into height. So base in this case is BC. Base in this case is equal to BC and height is H, and APQ base is PQ and height is again H, and I get this cancel and I get the comparison BC upon PQ. That is, we are comparing the base to get the area, or get the area ratio of areas of two triangles, comparison of area of these two triangles. To know what more we should understand from this chapter, ratios of areas of two triangles, the topic, another activity is given. What is the speciality here? Let me see. The question is about finding out the ratio of this area of these two triangles. One is LMN, L, M and N. The other one is D, M, N. Now we are asked to find out the ratio. So here we can say that there are two triangles, triangle LMN and triangle DMN. Here they are same, that means MN is same, that means base is same. Base is common. Earlier case height was common, here base is common. Now we will write area of triangle LMN, where we will write base is equal to, this is the base, so naturally base is MN upon into height of MN. In the case of LMN is height is equal, this is the height 1, we can say the height be LP, and that of DMN, this is DMN, and the base is again MN, height is equal to, this is height and it is equal to DQ. That means we get this cancel and we get the answer LP upon DQ. Very simple. We understood when the base is common, we will compare the height to know the area or ratio of areas of two triangles. Okay. Here comes the next one. It is given that M is the midpoint of segment AB and segment CM, this one from CM, is the median of the triangle ABC. This is the triangle ABC. एक triangle ABC, इसका AB side में M is the midpoint of this is AM is equal to BM. Now the question is to compare the area, ratio of area of AMC and with that of BMC to be done. It's a very special question. Why? Because till now the question was by giving height or base. Now height is not given, but you know that the height is common in this case, but here this is the height. If I draw a perpendicular here, this will be the height, but it's not given. Simply drawing for it to make you understand. Height is common in this case. And as far as base is concerned, the first triangle is AMC, this is the base, and BMC, this is the base. And you are asked to compare the ratio. Either you can consider that in the case of triangles, AMC, in triangle AMC and triangle BMC, we have to simply say that the base AM is equal to, AM is equal to BM, because M is the midpoint. M is the midpoint. इतना आपको रीजन बोलना पड़ेगा. Then you can say that, we can simply say that AM upon BM, and you will write this statement here, and you will say that if they are equal. When they are equal, AM upon BM is equal, then it will become 1. The ratio is 1, 1 is to 1. There is 1 is to 1. You can say the ratio is 1 is to 1. That means same. Both are having same equal ratio. Okay, we will go ahead. Similarity chapter continues regarding ratio of two triangles. There are some examples given in your textbook. Examples will be application of what you have learned. It is given that in the adjoining figure we are having AE perpendicular to BC, talking about this one, and DF perpendicular to line BC. This is also perpendicular. There are two heights given. There are two triangles. One triangle is ABC, ABC. The second triangle is DBC, DBC. So the thing is that we are having common base here. You can see the base is same, so you will be comparing the height over here is AE and DF, and we get the answer. Measurement is given, substitute in that is the example. So base is given, height compared. There is another example here, example 2, which is talking about triangle ABC. Point D is on the side of BC, and such that DC is equal to 6 centimeter or 6 it is, and BC is equal to 15, total is equal to 15 it is, and find the area of triangle ABD, that is this one, and compare it with ratio with ABC, the bigger triangle, and triangle ABD also with ADC, this triangle. So there are two comparisons asked. So we know that this is the vertex and this is the height of all these triangles, whether it is ABD or whether it is ADC or whether it is ABC, all are having common height. That is one of the important things you should understand. And all these numbers, all these positions are on the same line, so that is a base. So when we think about ABD, ADC, common vertex is there, common height is there. Now BC is given as 15, DC is given as 6, and BD and BC, where is BD is given, DC is given. If you subtract 6 from 15, you will get 9. 9 is the length of BD. Now you got the full base in all the cases. Simply substitute value. If you are comparing ABD and ABC and ABD and ABC, we know that the difference is in its height is equal, then difference is in its base, so compare it. If you are comparing ABD with ADC, ABD with ADC, again height is same, difference is in its base, and you will get it. You can pause the video and replay the video and get that again and again if you want. Another example given is a parallelogram, and P is a point on one side, on the side BC. A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. P is a point on the side BC. Find two pairs of triangle with equal areas. आपको two triangle with equal area. Triangle का area कभी equal होगा when their base and height are equal each other. Correct? So AB is parallel to AB and BC are sides AB, BC, AD, and AB is parallel to what we say CD, and BC is parallel to AD. These are some peculiarity of this one, what do we say, parallelogram. So AD and BC are parallel, AB and DC are parallel, and there are triangle ABC and BDC, ABC and BDC. कॉमन बेस लिया हमने, BC कॉमन बेस हो गया, BC ABC then BDC कॉमन बेस मिल गया है. So height between two parallel lines will be always equal. So if you are considering ABC and BDC, we can say that they are having common base because both are BC, and height it is because if two parallel lines are there, the distance between them is same, so the height is here. In both the cases it is same, so they are having common they are having equal areas as asked. Another example is there where you are applying another common sense in adjoining figure ABC. Point D is on the side AC, and if AC is equal to 16 and DC is equal to 9, that means this much is equal to 9, and if BP is perpendicular to this one, that is the height in that case, then find the following ratios. You are asked to find out the ratios of the area of the triangle. Almost everything is given, and the only thing you should understand is that the point P over here and D are on the same side of you see, so common vertex is there, so height of all the triangles are equal, that is the height is BP, so height is equal, so you need to compare the what we have to compare the bases in all these cases, and you will get the answer. Those examples were from the textbook, so you will go through the example. One thing I would try to, or always I say, we will be learning the theorem first. Ratio of areas of two triangles is equal to the ratio of their product of their base and corresponding height. Areas of triangle with equal height, we will compare the base. If they are having equal base, we will compare the height. This thing is established in your mind. The rest of the things are just simply common sense. And go through the examples, make it clear that how it is solved, then only start exercise. Exercise is given to you to make check yourself, आपको समझ में आया क्या नहीं, आपको आंसर मिल रहा है क्या नहीं. It is not a thing that you should get ready made. Why? Because then you will not learn anything. Exercise in any subject is checking yourself that whether you understood the concept or not. If you are not able to answer yourself, that means you have not understood. You have to try to understand it again, then go to the exercise. Don't go to the guide and don't go to the internet, don't ask your friend, don't ask your teacher and get the answer. It is not something to be by hearted, especially in the case of maths. So please don't do that. We will go ahead, another concept is coming. Now click on the subscription button below to subscribe the channel, then the bell button to get the notifications of the new videos. Thank you.